Guten Tag, mes amis, wie geht's? Ich bin Dieter. C'est moi, Dieter, ça va? I don't know if you guys can tell. Dieter's pretty shaggy. He looks like one of those. He looks like a human Muppet, I guess. But I think you can see though I've lost quite a bit of weight. I seem to be hanging around 212. Still want to get it down to about 185, but that'll happen. So, got to have my morning coffee with my bee. Now this is funny. So, yesterday I'm sleeping. I sleep sporadically because there's all these dumpster divers making noise behind me all the time. So you hear this bop, 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 and you know police officers have a certain knock. So I knew by the knock it was the police. I'm such a wanted criminal. Just ask Mr. Magoo. They're trying to get me for wildfires, spreading medical disinformation and whatever. They removed one of my videos saying I was doing that. Anyway, you know, apparently you can be a pervert like Sam Smith or a total whack job like Dylan Mulvaney and nothing happens to your videos. But all I do is refer some of you to a video presented to the EU and mine gets taken down and I get a warning. All right, so I guess it's just guitar and other stuff. Yeah, no censorship. Isn't YouTube an American company? Probably owned by Google and Apple, that's why. Anyway, Steve Jobs is probably rolling over in his grave, but I'll have my morning coffee out of this. Anyway, the police are knocking on my door at 8 o'clock yesterday morning. I come to the door and the first thing he said, "Where's the dog?" So I'm thinking someone... I've had like about 4 or 5 BS complaints about Coco just because she's not a pit bull, but she looks like a pit bull, so I get tired of explaining to everybody. When they ask me what kind of dog she is, I always usually say, she's a 4-legged dog. Oh, nice pit bull. So now I just go, yeah, I don't go into explaining that she's actually a Dogo Argentino with a little bit of lab, and that Dogo's are pure white, and her father was, but she's not, so. I go, yeah, whatever. You can call her whatever. You can call her a dog that identifies as a rooster. I don't really care. So anyway, I said, the dog's fine. Dog won't do anything. It was pretty funny because one had his hand on his holster and the other one had his hand on a taser. At 8 o'clock in the morning when you're waking up and getting the dust out of your eyes, that's what you need to see. So they say, yes, sir, we'd like to talk to you about an incident that happened on June the 10th. So that was 9 days ago. I said, well, yeah, what was this about? But you pouring water on some workers. I said, really? I said, they called you over that, did they? I said, I was watering my plants. I said, there were these 2 guys, early in the morning, banging around and smashing glass for about 2 hours, and I'd had enough. I asked them to stop. They basically told me to F off. So I decided, this is what I said to the police officers. They were cool. So I decided it was time to water the plants, and some of it may have. I said I may have been a little overzealous. Anyway, this is hilarious. I think this is hilarious. I said, reasonable people, I said, what a reasonable person would have done would have said, I'm sorry, sir, we're making so much noise. We're almost finished and we'll be quiet, right? I know you can't do it absolutely silently, but they were deliberately, I don't make this shit up, I can't. They were deliberately banging and crashing and smashing and swearing and making as much bloody noise as they could. And so I said to them before I watered my plants, I said, how would you guys like it if I were going over to your place at 8 o'clock in the morning? Right? 15 feet from where you're sleeping. Start smashing and banging glass and yelling and swearing. I said, how would you like it? And then if you came out to me and pointed a gun at my head, I said, well, I'm almost done. What's your problem, old man? Eh? Anyway, it was pretty funny. So anyway, had a good talk with the police, and they said, well, when people are doing stuff like that, you just go. I said, I don't call you. I said, I'd be calling you every day, and then you just label me as some crazy old man, right? So anyway, that part of that is what inspired my song, which I did spur the moment. I didn't I did that as it was being recorded. So I hope some of you like that. Anyway, I'll probably get a strike now, copyright infringement for going down 3 chords like da 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 da, right? But everybody does that. I mean, there are only 12 notes, right? In Western music, a lot of songs. There's more than 12 songs. A lot of songs are going to sound similar. Anyway, I digress. What I'm talking about today is Dieter said he was going to be pool ready by the what's today, 22nd, 2 days, because my friend Gary, I jokingly said, well, let's have a pool party. So Dieter, always his favorite TV show when he was a kid was Lloyd Bridges' Sea Hunter. So part of the reason Dieter had to go on his thing, see, Dieter has always wanted to learn how to what's that called? You know, with the aqualung, scuba dive. So found a good scuba shop, and this was just before COVID hit, and he wanted to sign up for scuba lessons. So did the thing. He got his nice wetsuit. He's got a 3/4 wetsuit. He's got a brand new full-size wetsuit. He's only tried them on in the store. He's worn this once when he went camping. So I've been waiting 3 years to take scuba, and the reason I haven't is because I will not get vaccinated. I'm against it for my own reasons. That's, you know, you can disagree with me if you want. I don't care if you do. It's your body. You do what you want. I'm of the Novak Djokovic school. I take care of my body my own way. Seen a doctor twice in the last 24 years. Both times were emergencies for a severe break, one on my ankle and one on my wrist. I think modern Western medicine is good for that, setting bones and stuff. But other things, I think they miss the point. Anyway, I'll probably get this video deleted if I keep talking about that, so I won't. So anyway, so today's burning question, Maze and me, is, will Dieter be able to fit into his wetsuit in 2 days' time? So you should start a money line bet on this with FanDuel or something, and Dieter will take pictures to see if he can get into his 3/4 wetsuit at the pool on the ranch. It should be a fun time. All right, so maybe I'll do a little video out there, something to look forward to on Thursday, because I always take a guitar and an amplifier out there and usually have a sing-song. So if I maybe record it as an outdoor concert, maybe I can get away with doing some covers of copyrighted material, or the people that own the copyright won't get offended, because I always give credit where credit's due, and you should too. So haven't the on a goodest told Maze and me, Dieter's been working out like a fiend. That's probably why the weight hasn't gone down as fast as it should, because, you know, muscle weighs more than fat, right? And he is getting a little more muscle, and he feels better. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get into that dang wetsuit. And I love the water almost as much as I like chewing gum. Dylan, almost as much as I like chewing gum. Happens to be a goodest dog. Happy plucking, and later, Mason, be later.